A huge opportunity for Palantir is coming. This comes after the recent surge in their price in the market. Palantir is on the way to becoming the next big thing, but something could stop them on their way. What could this be? And how will Palantir solve this? This is a very crucial time for the company. But what am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. As you already know, Palantir is knee-deep in US government contracts. It's one of their bread and butter, which is why their price is being hyped recently. They just closed at $51, and they have a gigantic opportunity ahead of them. But this can only be achieved if they're able to solve a major roadblock along the way. So stay tuned as we dive into all these. People are celebrating Palantir's recent surge in stock price. After a strong move, the stock closed above $51, which is a significant milestone for the company. As you can remember, there was a huge wave of online sentiment that Palantir won't be able to break this price. But now, everything has changed. This rise has boosted confidence among investors, showing that Palantir has solid momentum in the market. It also signals a promising future for the company as it continues to expand its influence in the tech and AI industries. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Palantir now has a huge opportunity to secure more government contracts in the coming months. Many are keeping an eye on these potential deals, which could further drive the company's growth. Dan Ives, a well-known analyst, recently shared his thoughts on the future of AI in the US. He mentioned that significant AI initiatives from the Beltway, referring to Washington, D.C., could benefit large tech companies like Palantir, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and other tech players. Palantir, with its strong track record in AI, stands to benefit from these upcoming government opportunities. And here's what's even more exciting. Through the US government, there will likely be major AI initiatives on the horizon. These initiatives will be a major boost for companies in the AI space, and Palantir is well-positioned to take advantage. With potential government contracts and major AI initiatives in the pipeline, Palantir has a bright future ahead. The company is set to benefit from the growing focus on AI in the US, putting it in a strong position to lead in this space. Now, this recent hype will potentially bring something even bigger for Palantir. Hear this out. The best thing about the recent earnings report and the stock movement that came with it for Palantir is the attention it's drawing from CEOs and decision-makers. Many of them had not yet looked into Palantir's products before, but now, with the stock gaining momentum and making headlines, they're realizing it might be time to take a closer look. And this isn't just for investment purposes. They'll have more information about how Palantir is helping tons of companies be more efficient and have lower costs in their operations. This is a game changer. The impressive earnings and positive market reaction are catching the eye of top leaders who may have previously overlooked the company's potential. This increased interest isn't just limited to the US. International CEOs and decision-makers are also likely noticing Palantir's rise. With so much buzz in the news and among investors, Palantir is becoming a more visible player on the global stage. The company's recent moves and attention in the media are giving it more exposure, which could open doors for new opportunities outside the US as well. This kind of attention helps Palantir broaden its reach and attract potential clients from all over the world. As more executives start to explore Palantir's capabilities, the company could see a significant boost. This increased attention can pull Palantir's stock price higher, as more companies and industries consider using its products and services. With the spotlight on Palantir after its strong performance, the stock could continue to gain ground as new partnerships and deals emerge. This momentum has the potential to push Palantir's value even higher in the coming months, both in the US and globally. But despite all these bullish news, there's something in Palantir's future that could hinder their growth, and it's going to be a big one. Listen to this. Palantir executives are planning to sell over $580 million worth of company stock. 4 top executives from Palantir Technologies, including Chief Technology Officer Shyam Sankar, Chief Revenue Officer and Chief Legal Officer Ryan Taylor, and several other high-ranking executives, have plans to sell their shares in the coming months. They are set to sell more than 11 million shares through March 2026. Based on Tuesday's closing price of over $51, these shares are valued at about $580 million. This decision to sell such a large amount of stock could shake the confidence of investors. When top executives decide to sell their shares, it sometimes raises concerns about the future outlook of the company. And there's more to this. People are sharing their sentiment about wanting to short Palantir's stock. Some are saying it's tempting to short Palantir at over $50 per share. A user on X even mentioned that if Palantir somehow pushes to $60 in the near term, they would definitely go short, despite never having shorted a stock before. This kind of sentiment could spread to other investors as well. When people start talking about shorting a stock, it can create a ripple effect, leading others to consider the same move. If more investors begin to view Palantir as overvalued, it could increase the pressure on the stock, especially if it continues to rise. This could impact Palantir's momentum and cause some hesitation among those who were previously bullish. Cathie Wood and Ark Invest sold over 150,000 shares of Palantir. This move comes as a surprise, especially with Palantir trading at an all-time high. Ark Invest, known for its focus on innovative tech stocks, has been a strong supporter of Palantir in the past, so this decision could raise eyebrows among investors. When a major institution like Ark Invest sells its shares, it can affect public perception. Some may wonder if they know something others don't, leading to doubts about Palantir's future prospects. Investors might start to question if now is the right time to hold or sell their shares, especially with the stock at a peak. People may also worry that the stock's strong performance might not be sustainable, causing some to reconsider their positions in Palantir. This could lead to increased volatility in the short term, but all of this negative news could potentially be reversed. Palantir still has something big up their sleeve. You're going to want to hear this. Latest reports show that Palantir is quickly approaching the top 100 largest holdings of the S&P 500. This is impressive, considering they were only added about a month ago. The company's rapid rise shows just how far Palantir has come in such a short period. Being included in the S&P 500 is a significant achievement, and now nearing the top 100 is even more remarkable. And here's why this is interesting. This could have a positive effect on Palantir's stock. As it climbs higher in the S&P 500 rankings, more institutional investors and funds that track the index may add Palantir to their portfolios. This increased demand can drive up the stock price further, creating additional momentum. Being part of the S&P 500 also raises Palantir's visibility and credibility in the market. More investors, both individual and institutional, may see Palantir as a solid, long-term investment. This increased confidence could help sustain the stock's upward trend and lead to further gains in the future. But this news pales in comparison to what I'm revealing next. Investors would be excited with this. There are rumors that Palantir may start giving out dividends soon. Many shareholders are now wondering what Palantir will do with its growing cash production. Some believe that a dividend could come much sooner than expected, possibly by 2025. With Palantir generating close to $1 billion in cash per year by then. Both commercial and government growth are accelerating for Palantir, and this has caught the attention of many funds. These institutions, especially those focused on dividend and option strategies, have been increasing their positions in the company. They are willing to pay a premium for what they see as one of the highest quality SaaS companies, expecting Palantir to start offering buybacks and dividends in the coming years. Retail investors have only made up a small percentage of Palantir purchases over the past 10 to 11 months, while institutions have dominated the buying. If large institutional traders continue to hold and support Palantir, this could keep the stock price rising, despite pressure from short sellers. As Palantir's cash grows, a larger buyback or small dividend could be the next move. But what do you think about this? Let us hear your thoughts in the comments. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.